Hello everyone. Today in this video we're going to discuss pathetic fallacy and personification and the difference between the two, as students often find them confusing. I hope this video will help you understand the difference between them. So let's begin. Uh, Pathetic fallacy and personification are two literary techniques that involve attribution of human characteristics to animals, objects, and events of nature and abstract concepts. Okay, so if you look at this definition, so one thing is clear, and that is both these devices, they lend something that is related to human to non-living things or to animals or objects. Okay, so first we're going to discuss each one of them, and after that we would compare both to find out the difference. So let's move to pathetic fallacy. Pathetic fallacy is a literary device that attributes human qualities and emotions to inanimate objects of nature. It mean look at here. So the main stress, or you can say the focus, is here on the qualities and emotions. Okay. Now, for one thing, we should be clear of, and that is the term pathetic. It shouldn't mislead us, as many of us think that it is used in the sense of the derogatory or pejorative sort of. No, it's not like that. Actually, pathetic is a word that comes from Latin pathos, meaning feeling. The word fallacy comes from the Latin phallax, meaning deceitful or false. So when they are put together, these words suggest that assigning human feelings to non-human things is a falsehood. However, that doesn't mean that pathetic fallacy is always a mistake. It is often used on purpose in order to evoke a certain emotional atmosphere. So, how is it possible that it is deceitful or false, and then it is used for ascribing some sort of feelings to nature? So let us first go through the origin of this term, so you would know how it evolved over time into this sense what we take from it. So the term pathetic fallacy was coined by a British writer named John Ruskin, who defined it as emotional falseness. Ruskin originally used the term to criticize what he saw as the sentimental attitude of 18th century romantic poets towards nature. The meaning of the term has shifted over time and now is often used to simply describe rather than criticize the attribution of emotions to non human things. So, as you see, that John Ruskin used that, and in that time he used it for the sentimental attitude of the poets of the age, but now all the time it is used for giving human emotions and feelings to non-living things. So we should keep this thing in mind, that it is actually about giving human feelings and emotions to non-living things. Now, how would you differentiate between the two? So for that, we have to look at personification. Personification is actually a broader term. It gives human attributes to abstract ideas, inanimate objects of nature, or inanimate non-natural objects. So if you look at this, here the main focus lies on the attributes. There, in pathetic fallacy, our focus was on human feelings and emotions, but here our focus is on attributes. So by attribute, in simple words, you can say it's like giving hands and legs and mouth to non-living things. On the other hand, in pathetic fallacy, you give feelings of happiness or being gloomy or sad to non-living things. Let's find out further. So look here, we're going to look at the difference between the two. So pathetic fallacy consists of giving animals, the inanimate objects, human feelings. For example, the angry sea, the clouds are crying, the sad cold night. So as I told you, if you look at these terms, angry, okay, these are actually feelings. Crying, being sad, okay, and the sad cold night, So it clearly shows that here our focus is or our concern is with feelings. Now, on the other hand, in personification, it is actually attributing human qualities to abstract concepts, animals, or inanimate objects. So it's about qualities like, look at this way to clarify. Let's look at the following sentence: the somber clouds darken our mood is a pathetic fallacy. Dark. Okay, so you can see that darken or mode. It means that the clouds actually evoke that feeling in us. Further, as human attributes are given to an inanimate object of nature reflecting a mood, as we talked about, that it actually is exerting that force which changes our mood. So it has to do with the feeling. But the sentence, the sparrow talked to us, is a personification because the inanimate object of nature, the animate object of nature, the sparrow, is given the human quality of talking. So, as we said a while ago, that personification has to do with attributes, while pathetic fallacy has to do with feelings and emotions. So, I hope it's clear. Thank you.